for mid like this is that the rotations are going to be very, very fast. So the moment that Amanek does get some information to go off of, he's able to call for these rotations. But G2, they've pushed into mid. They've started to get aggressive here. And they might be allowed to come in pretty quickly on this flank, because now the utility is raining into this A bomb site. And while Jax has rotated safely, the rest of the gang, they're coming in on this rotate down through middle. Amanek spamming this smoke, but he's not able to find anyone. The bomb's going to go down here. Kenny now arriving from this mid lurk. There's 3 players holding ramp though, and Kenny does get taken care of by Xantares. It's a 4-on-4 in the post flange.
Yeah, retakes on, and now the advantage back for G2 with a flash in. They can get on this bomb. They have a kit available. That smoke has left a big gap, a big area open, so G2 need to prioritize getting the kills before they stick that defuse. Keto's backing up. I love this passive play from Big, but it's going to get them caught, trapped in the back. Hunter with another, and the defuse is happening again for the second time. Tizian can't stop it, and Jax has the cover. Great shot from...
They actually leave Hunter behind the sandbags at the top of ramp, but there is a Molotov on Tabson, so do be sure to bear that in mind. While this is happening, Jax is going to deal with Tizian over here in middle, and this Molotov is going to force Hunter out into the open. That's going to present a 4-on-4 back to Big, as they now look to get stuck into this A site.
Now the scout's been tagged from the early utility damage. Amanek, who laid that down, is still low, but luckily the kill is there for Jax. Trade through the smoke. Big trying to scavenge guns on this bomb site. Kenny's going to jump up on the boost. Perfect timing. Catches Tabson with his back turned. And Big, they're going to try and focus on the plant. G2 can't stop it, but they can stop Big from getting around here. A retake available. Lots of util for Nexa. If he can get that nade in, Xantares is still stuck on the site. And if he knows that, it could be huge, but it goes forward short and does nothing. Xantares with some damage was denied by Kenny. Keto with a shot, and he's stuck in the clutch. He can't do it. G2 with that knows what they're doing. Kenny, he's playing construction area, going to fight with the orb, but they're already pushed up very close. He realizes, but too late. Still hits a 2-for-1, taps him down low. Kenny with a chance to escape, but he's trapped. Big, pushing into this B site, trying to split it quickly. Kenny does have support. Nexa is pivoting like a genius, getting kills on the ramp and then killing construction players. Kenny survives for longer than he should, and now he shouldn't, as Searson comes in on the flank. Big, in a 2-on-2 with a bomb in the site.
Yeah, considering this was a 2-on-4, this is a huge turnaround for Xantares and Searson. Searson's holding aggressively over here towards CT, and while this is happening, Amanek is wrapping up through B ramp. Searson going to nail the shot onto Hunter.
Any tees behind the sandbags and pop out with only your head exposed. The rest of Big are walking up towards A right now, but we have a late mid-split coming through too.
Oh, yeah. Jax and Kenny have actually dealt with the first man going in. Tizian was a little too far ahead for Keto to trade, and now the rest of G2 have quick rotated into this A bomb site, and they actually just start rushing the smokes. Jax takes down Tabson. Searson gonna deliver here. There's a player going up and over onto the boost, and that's Nexa, who deals with it. Was holding for the first man in. Does get the kill, but will he be ready for Amanek? 50 seconds, and Big on the back of getting that kill, they're like, all right, boys, let's go back. You know, they just saw us going to B. They know what's going on, but I killed the guy flanking. However, there was 2 players pushed up down through ramp, and Amanek is only good for 1 more. Keto and Searson. These boys started off as sprouts, but now they've got to grow something wonderful into this round. Kenny going to try and hold the line, get smoked off, and he pushes through. He's looking to take the fight to Big, and Kenny nails the shot. It's all onto Keto in the 1v2.
Yeah, huge clutch for the young gun, but Kenny's going to rush him down, and this is what I talk about, Harry. When
G2 have already explored the other avenues on the map. In this round, they'd already pushed up into mid, and they've dropped the smoke, but they've been peeking past it. So now they kind of realize, well, there's nobody middle. We haven't heard anything at B, and so the moment this utility comes in towards the A site, there's nothing discreet about it. G2 know this is the A play because they've already cleared mid. They're listening out at B. They didn't see anyone, and now they've dropped the bomb here at the B bomb site, leaving Big in a 3-on-5. This time they will be afforded the bomb plant at a bare minimum, but Hunter lines them up and knocks them down. Searson gets dropped through the smoke, and G2 7-1.
G2, they must be loving this right now, Harry. Last time G2 played a BO5 was against Astralis. G2 managed to get 8 rounds in an entire BO5 grand final series, and it must be nice trying to do the same back to a different opponent now. Oh, it's getting dicey though. Guns are being picked up by Big as they trade kills up on this A ramp. A fast approach through the smoke, and it works wonders.
as is often the case, right? No matter how successful these ramp takes have been, G2, if you look at the minimap, you'll see a problem. And that is that there's 3 players here. And so, Big, if they do decide to continue this commitment into A, they're walking into all the remaining guys for G2. Amanek's over here at short side, and he's spotted Tizian. That's a little bit more for G2 to go off of. Big, they're still committed. They're still looking for this kill, and Zantares will get the trade. So we're into this 2-on-2.
Yeah, chance for Big to make it interesting, but will they commit to A or go back? Zantares is checking a flank, but not committing to it. Tabson pushed up, and really, this is a hard one. This is one where, you know, from a surface level, you might just want to send Zantares in first to trade, but yeah, 3 HP. Luckily, they're going into the orb, and so it's a one-shot regardless. Kenny, though, he's known to hit these shots. Always looking the wrong way. The barrel could elude him. The timing is everything, and the cross is there. Oh, what a missed shot! That doesn't make sense. Kenny is looking right at them, and neither shot connecting. A third flashed out. He can't find it. Now G2 have to retake. This is not the round they wanted. This is not the round they needed, but it could be a round that Big steal from underneath G2.
Tabson holding the short angle. Smoke rains in, but Tabson's already up and past it, and he's dropped Kenny. This leaves Nexta now in a 1v2. Does retrieve the kit from Kenny's body. Taps the bomb. This
is never really safe to cross with these Frenchmen on the other side. Searson, he sees the jump. He's hit the shot earlier with a scout. Didn't get the kill, but this one, there, that's perfect. Amanek, he had it coming to him, Harry. And now Big, a man advantage. It feels like one of the first times in this map that Big have sat back in a 5-on-4 that has gone untraded. In fact, that's the first opening duel of this game for Big.
So there's a reason it feels that way. And that's because it is that way. Kenny's going to go aggressive over towards ramp, and oh no, Zantares isn't paying him any attention. But there's Searson getting some revenge. However, Kenny is also the man out for blood over here in the A site. Nexta follows up with another onto Keto, and while this is happening, you got sneaky little Jax coming in on the ramp flank. He shut down this bomb, and with it, any hope of winning the round. Tabson, 1v3, 15 seconds. He needs to get a flurry of kills and retrieve the bomb. 2 players here. And this has left Hunter, for the time being, all alone at this A bomb site. But Big cannot take too long. Amanek has pushed down the B ramp and has got the information that this side of the map is clear.
Yeah, G2 not falling through, and that's a surprise, and I think it's going to be a surprise for Big as well, but they're holding for it. Keto ready on the flank, and Big, now they might just go back towards B. They've not done a lot of faking in this game. They've really just committed where they end up early, and so it's a surprise to see G2 read into that and get aggressive on B, but a great call nonetheless. However, this one from Big is going to be the round winner. Tizian has sat in middle this entire round. He hasn't moved, and now he's finally going to be able to cut off these rotations from A if he hits his timing, or he can come in late and lurk. Now he can't lurk because he's given away his position, but Kenny doesn't care. He's focused on the bomb site. He's focused on the objective at hand, with a missed shot, and Zantares with the cover. Big with 10 seconds to stick the plant, and Hunter might just want to afford to play aggressive. He's going to go for it. Flashed up by his teammate. That's actually dodging flash from Tabson, rather, which blinds Keto. Hunter will take the kill every day of the week and fall back with an advantage.
Oh, Tizian, you don't want to slow peek this. That is certain death. Kenny has just gone round the corner, so Tizian is given a bit of room, and Searson spots this double short side take. However, Nexta, he's pushed the smoke. He's shut everyone down back in the start.
He is playing the solo mid lurk versus Kenny, which is not a fun role to be in, but Big want to help him out. Double nades onto Kenny, put him low, but he puts Tizian out of production, down 2-11. Big, they do have Tabson here. He can find a timing, but he's losing teammates, falling like flies. Searson's gone as well, and now Tabson's taking the route to Jax. He does get the trade, but that position's been given away, and G2 no Big have mid.
Kenny's already here. Oh, does try and cross into the site, and the timing's not great on that for Kenny. Keto's followed up with a frag onto Nexta, and suddenly, man advantage for Big. However, this bomb is rotating in through ramp, and Amanek, he could steal this whole round away. However, you ain't sneaking past Tabson. He's ready for that flank. Hunter might be forced into another one of these saves. 1v3, and he's already backing out of the round. Once again, Keto delivering an opening kill on this side of the map. And Kenny has rotated into this position, and Jax has held his own over in middle. Keto has snuck through this smoke, and Kenny's got absolutely no idea. He gets blindsided. The bomb plant's now going to come through for Big, and a 3-on-3 here to end this first half of play. A chance for Big at a 6th round, and one that they're looking to take by storm. Hunter, first man here, has Jax and Co behind him, ready to move on in. Retrieved for Amanek. He's going to look to get stuck into this round, but Tizian sticks a bullet in him. Hunter, with the spray transfer, gets it down to a 1v1. Zantares, the last man remaining, and Hunter, he lands the shot, the flick, up on top of the double stack. G2, they're going to grab a 10th, and it's... For the astute observer watching this one from home, you'll note that they're not going up a ramp, and they've actually gone back over here towards B. Tizian and Keto can have to try and hold the line. These nades have gone in, and they found a lot of damage early on. tabseN opens up with a kill. Amanek has gotten deep, though. And, a little flick with the Glock. A little two-piece from Amanek. Tizian still here, but Kenny is going to find him. And in the blink of an eye, it's all fallen onto CSGO in a 1v3. G2, they've grouped up heavily on the construction side. They didn't have the bomb, so they've just had to go back and get that. But, you know, that's a G2 classic, CSGO. Has been allowed to deal with Amanek over here in middle, and now a 1v2 presents itself. He spots Hunter, gets away with damage, and temporarily, Kenny gets off the bomb to try and help Hunter out. They're just looking to take this fight and deal with CSGO while they know where he is. They don't want to give him even this temporary 1v1 while the bomb is getting planted. CSGO, their chance now as Kenny's plugging in the numbers, but he just can't connect the killing blow. And they're teasing him. CSGO nails Kenny, and now just Hunter left to find a 1v1. CSGO, he's brought this down. He was 1v3 at the beginning of this round, remember, and he's looking to secure the pistol.
He 100% saw them. They were in his view without a doubt. So yeah, I think he was questioning it, but didn't know what to believe, didn't know that was a boost. And G2, they still show us new little tricks, new little ideas here in the grand final. Big, they're learning, and this is not the place you want to be learning. This is the place you want to be leading.
CSGO's gonna nail that shot at the very, very least, and he's put Big into a 4-on-3 as his A-side plays coming through for G2. CSGO still a nuisance, gets up and above the smoke, plucks Amanek out of thin air. Does get dropped by Nexter over at the sandbags, and there's still a chance for G2 in this round, but they've got to go fast. There's 15 seconds left. These smokes have faded, and for G2, this means they've got to take straight-up gunfights, and they've got to win them as well. Hunter crossing into this site, but Nexter gets shut down. Hunter a man up early into the round.
tabseN really wants to force fights, but that smoke could be a bit of a one-way in favor of G2 if he does this. The flash is good, though, and Kenny blinded. There's a trade from Jax. He was on the headshot angle the whole time, and tabseN won't get away with that one. Is it worth it? We'll have to wait and see, because Big now, with 3 on the A site, G2 are walking back with the bomb. I wonder if they're going to commit to this one. Amanek is considering the flank. Maybe they're just checking for it. Maybe they're holding to see if Big have gone aggressive, but that isn't the case. And G2, well, it's not like this is going to come as a surprise. They're expecting at least 2 players on A here, if not all 3. But again, this is great. G2 go slow, they go quiet, and that's forced Big to rotate. They have to consider other options. So Keto's in B, and there's only 2 on this top site that Big will convince a second ago that G2 are hitting, and now they are. But look at the clock. Ticky-tick-tock.
Yeah, there's 10 seconds. G2, they've got to go now, or else they don't go at all. Amanek delivers the double that was needed. G2, man, they leave it down to the last possible second, and Amanek has somehow made it possible. Keto all alone, but he's dealt with the first man. Now just Amanek left to find, who's already gone on a tear to begin this one. And he bests Keto who are needing to make plays and needing to take peaks that wouldn't otherwise be favorable, right? And in that round there, they just wait for guys like tabseN to come in to try and get those kills. Once again, now they're just holding, right? They know that Big aren't going to have much to offer in this round, and they're likely going to be pushing the boat out in terms of trying to find these openings. Well, it's G2 reaping the rewards. CSGO is this scout over at top ramp, and Hunter, so aware. I don't know how he's ready for Zantares, who was hidden in the aggressive ramp smoke. Hunter has taken this final round by storm, and I say final round because that feels like a guarantee. Tizian in the 1v5, G2 are not going to give him a way back in. And this is an incredibly dominant looking G2 here on Vertigo. They're about to pick up an incredibly one-sided victory to find this first map.
This is a G2 who have had 4 days off to watch and wait.